And welcome back to Ozarks Live. Author Christen Jeschke has an all-new children's book out inspiring kids to overcome anxiety of bugs with cicadas. Don't bug me, and the author joins us now via Zoom. Christen, how are you?
I am doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yes, of course. So let's just start with, tell us a little bit more in depth on what this book is about.
So Cicadas Don't Bug Me is a fun rhyming book with real pictures of cicadas that teaches children not to be afraid of cicadas and to view them with fascination instead of fear and wonder instead of worry.
Instead of worry. I love that. That's important, don't you think, Harry?
No, it is. I feel like I go outside and I get a little nervous about bugs, and if there's no reason to be, then that's great to know. What made you decide to write this book? Like, what made you dive into this?
So in 2021, I was living in the Washington, D.C. area, and my children and I were about to experience a big emergence in that area. And I was trying to forewarn my children of the cicadas that were coming. And when I told them about them, they were absolutely terrified. And I just felt like I failed them. I did not want them to view these bugs with terror. I wanted them to be interested and curious about them. And so my book was a way to remedy that for them and for other children and parents as well, because parents are sometimes intimidated by these big bugs.
Yeah, I think that's a super fair point. Now, what would you say maybe got you personally fascinated with cicadas to kind of start with, whether it was a child or early on in adulthood, becoming, whatever that looks like for you, kind of how did that begin for you?
When I was 6 years old, I experienced my first cicada emergence, and my sister was 8 at the time, and she was terrified and remains terrified to this day. And she barricaded herself in the house, and if she walked outside, she would scream and just really be terrified. And so I approached it differently. I approached cicadas kind of with an awe and a curiosity. And as we grew up, I really wanted to help her overcome her fear by teaching her the facts about cicadas and that you don't need to be terrified about them. And so that's how I really experienced them for the first time and where it kind of sparked that curiosity.
That's awesome. What would you say are some of the fun facts that you learned while diving in and researching the cicadas?
Right, so cicadas have 2 big prominent eyes that are usually red. Sometimes we find a rare one with blue eyes or white eyes, but they actually have 5 eyes, 3 smaller eyes called ocelli, and then the 2 big compound eyes. So that was a really fun fact to learn. I also love that no part of their life cycle is wasted. Cicadas have purpose from the moment they leave the ground to when they lay their eggs and pass away. And that was really cool to learn about their life cycle and how each stage really has purpose and meaning.
Yeah, no, I love hearing that. Now, you spoke on kind of parents helping children through this. So any specific tips or advice you could briefly share with us that you would give to parents on how to talk to their children about cicadas?
Yes, so my first advice is always buy the book. But then after that, I think it's great to get out in nature and experience these bugs, to ask questions about them, learn fun facts about them, but have good bug boundaries as well. Children are often terrified if someone sticks a bug on them or throws a cicada at them, and so we want the children to investigate them at their own kind of pace or speed. And so if a child just wants to look at them, if a child wants to look at them through a window or actually go outside and do a nature walk, then that's a great way to investigate. Scavenger hunts are super fun with cicadas, and a lot of children like to use cicadas as inspiration for artwork, to paint or draw or create cicada art.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. Lots of great advice you've shared today. Hopefully kids out there are going to be inspired to get out and enjoy these bugs and not be so afraid of them. Cicadas Don't Bug Me, available on Amazon right now for purchase. Christen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, Ozarks Live will be right back, so stick around.